He drained the account at 2:17 a.m. By 2:30, he was gone. By sunrise, our daughter's college fund, 12 years of birthdays, tooth fairy dollars, and scraped together overtime, was gone. No note, no goodbye. Just an empty closet and a receipt from a beachfront hotel in Tulum. I stood in the kitchen holding the receipt like it was a death certificate. "Mom," Lily said from the stairs, her voice calm, too calm. I turned. My hands were shaking. She didn't blink. "Don't worry," she said, then smirked. I handled it. I met Ethan when I was 19 and stupid. He was older, smooth, the kind of man who made a girl feel seen just by looking her way. He said things like, "We're going to build something that lasts." I thought he meant us. He meant himself. He studied finance. I studied his approval. He got the job, the suits, the salary. I got Lily, the minivan, and the part-time admin gig. But I loved him, even when he stopped seeing me, even when he started staying late, even when he made me feel like a burden he once chose. The signs were there: the sudden gym membership, the locked phone, the unfamiliar scent on his collar, orange blossom, not mine. And then, last Tuesday, the tuition portal denied my login. I called the bank, listened to the silence after they confirmed the withdrawal. Every cent, gone. And Ethan's cell, disconnected. I didn't cry, not because it didn't hurt, it did, like being gutted with a cold knife. But I didn't cry because Lily was watching, and Lily was still smirking. "Handled what?" I asked. She shrugged, pulling cereal from the cabinet like this was just another Tuesday. I noticed him acting weird weeks ago. He was using my iPad to check flights, logged into all his accounts and forgot to log out. She spooned cereal. Crunch. Calm. I took screenshots. Passwords. All of it. She looked up. Then I changed things. I sat down. Slowly. What things? Lily pulled a folder from her backpack and slid it across the table. Inside, printouts, emails, bank statements, crypto transfers, a full map of his financial footprint, color-coded, labeled. 12 years old. God help me. She was brilliant. I sent some things to his boss too, she added, like those expense reports he faked, and the photos with his client. I choked on breath. She passed me water like she was the adult now. By Friday, he called, not to apologize, to scream. "You vindictive little, what the hell did you do?" I didn't say a word, just handed the phone to Lily. She held it like a judge holding a gavel. "Hey, Dad," she said sweetly, "you forgot to update your crypto wallet password. I did it for you." Silence. Then a breathless, panicked, "That's illegal!" She smiled. "So's draining my college fund." Then she hung up. 2 hours later, the HR department of his firm contacted me. I let them know I'd be forwarding documents anonymously. He was terminated that day. The hotel charged back his prepaid stay. And the woman he left me for filed a restraining order when he screamed at her in the lobby, something about betrayal, passwords, and even my kid turned on me. Lily and I didn't speak much that night. She curled up next to me on the couch, head on my shoulder. I played with her hair and thought about the weight of legacy. I raised her with empathy, with boundaries, with a spine I never showed Ethan. But she saw through him before I ever did. She wasn't cruel. She was precise. He taught me how to survive. I taught her how to watch. On Monday, the refund hit the account. Not all of it, but enough. Enough to cover tuition. Enough to buy back dignity. Ethan tried calling again. I didn't answer. I didn't need to. The last I heard, he was working freelance, begging old clients for scraps. But reputations rot fast in his circles, and scandal tastes bitter when you built it yourself. People ask me how I bounced back. I didn't bounce. I recalculated. I stopped giving the benefit of the doubt to men who weaponize silence. I stopped thinking love meant sacrifice. And I started listening to the quiet strength in my daughter's voice. My husband stole our security. My daughter took his power. And I let the past burn. Justice isn't loud. Sometimes it wears braces and drinks chocolate milk. Sometimes it's 12 years old and smarter than the man who thought he could disappear.